we're going to talk about open innovation and crowdsourcing and in how far they enable companies to stay competitive in their markets. Here with me are Mr. Bob McDonald, CEO of Procter & Gamble, and Mrs. Roberta Kinney of Innocentive. We will have a chance to discuss the collaboration of these two companies and see in how far they add value to their counterparts. Mr. McDonald, your company is coming up with a lot of products that they're introducing to the market each year. How is that possible? Where do all these innovations come from?
Well, the first thing we noticed was that time has changed and the world is more connected now. We have millions of scientists, engineers and entrepreneurs around the world, so we thought, why don't we use them? And that's basically the idea about open innovation, to use external capabilities. So our open innovation approach is named Connect and Develop. The connect part is basically about choosing the right ideas, the good ideas and technologies from external capabilities as incentive, and the develop is about taking the idea or technology into our firm and use our capabilities such as R&D, marketing, manufacturing, and so on. So our influence rate from external capabilities has went up from 15% to 50% of products. So two examples of products that has been influenced by external capabilities is Swiffer dusters and Tide Total Care.
All right, thank you. Mrs. Kinney, you came up with a system, so to say, that helps the companies to get the innovations they need. How does that work?
Our belief is that useful knowledge is widely spread within the market and all over the world. We started somewhere in '98, and it was during a session when we focused how to use internet in doing business. Nowadays we are one of the pioneers in open innovation and crowdsourcing. You will ask yourself, how does it work? Well, you have the users, also known as seekers like P&G, that post a unique problem called challenge within the open innovation community called solvers, who are students, engineers, scientists. The goal behind the challenge is to find as many solutions as possible. If the seeker will get the best solution, the solver will receive a financial award. That depends on the challenge. In the whole process, we act as observers and we guide the both parts. Our business model is designed to help companies that heavily rely on R&D to compete in the market, which most of the times is expensive and limited. So we enable organizations to solve their key problems by connecting them with more than 200,000 innovators like scientists, students and engineers. Not only they will have more people working on the problem, but they will have a reduction in costs by the fact that they work with startup businesses, research institutions or universities.
All right, thank you. As Mrs. Kinney just pointed out, those that come up with revolutionary ideas are called solvers. We had the chance to speak to one of them, who was active in 2005. We tried everything to prevent her privacy, so let's just hear her out.
I am a freelance consultant in innovation management, and I wanted to better understand how innovation crowdsourcing works in practice, and what new opportunities it enables for the customers. So I registered on the Innocentive website as a solver to test it, and I ended submitting a solution for a challenge. I remained anonymous and I didn't know for who I worked. It could have been any company in the world. I was motivated to join this network because I had the opportunity to interact with creative and positive-minded engineers. Challenge wasn't only about creativity, but it made me feel a part of a co-creation process. I solved the challenge and received $20,000. But besides the possibility of getting paid for the solution, it was the intellectual process involved that was most rewarding for me.
Mr. McDonald, why did you decide on interacting with Innocentive rather than having the products developed by your own R&D department?
Well, the concept we used before in R&D, invented ourselves, was turned out to be too slow and too inefficient and too costly. So we have 5 reasons for working with companies as an incentive. The first one is the access to the diverse networks of experts. The second one is that we market products faster. The third one is that we improve the ability to frame research problem within all areas of research and development. The fourth one is regarding resource savings, and the fifth one is about cost savings.
Alright, Mrs. Kinney, and how far does your company complement Procter & Gamble's innovation capabilities?
We always say that 100 heads think rather than one. P&G, as any other companies, may not have the expertise in all the technologies needed to develop the product. That's where we come in. The biggest added value which complements P&G's existing capabilities is the access to a diverse network of experts, resulting in a faster research product and process and a lower cost than the alternative of investing in your R&D department or getting an outside consultant. Furthermore, we provide P&G with ready-made solutions via our solvers. This reduces the escalating costs required to bring products into market, as well as the R&D and innovation costs. We remove the barriers of distance and we facilitate global collaboration that ends by driving innovation. We bring in creativity and we provide P&G with solutions they have never thought before. In one sentence, we have the right people in the right place in the right moment.
Mr. McDonald, Innocentive helps you to stay innovative. What other advantages do you get from that collaboration?
Well, first of all, our R&D productivity has increased by nearly 60%. Our innovation success rate has more than doubled, and the cost on the R&D process has fallen. Secondly, our R&D investments as a percentage of sales has went down from 4.8 in 2001 to 3.4 today. And the fourth reason is about analogies. So all the ideas we have from external capabilities, like Innocentive, we can use them on other products. So for us, it's not only an advantage, it's simply a matter of adapting or dying.
Alright, thank you two very much for providing us with so much information. I hope your companies stay as successful as they are right now, and I wish you a pleasant